It's me again. So I'm with Cooper. Say hi. Cooper, say hi. Listen. So what if I actually went to the military? What if I went with that? You know, I was out of control. You know, I was a kid who thought he knew everything. You know, I was just so angry that my grandparents were so disappointed in me, and I kept on acting a fool well after they were gone. When I should have been loving and kind like they were. And I had the nerve to still be an asshole and not be humble, and have the nerve to keep being disrespectful and making other people feel unsafe instead of letting this shit calm me down. Which I knew better than anyway. I go to church, which you would think would make Grandma and Papa proud. You would think actually being named after Papa would make them proud. But no, they were very disappointed in me. It's like a sitcom off the WB, like the Wayans brothers. No, my problem was I always had something to say. Instead of just being grateful and just doing what I have to do and being productive, I always had something to say. All I had to do was just put my two lips together. And if I did, Grandma and Papa would have actually been proud of me. I had this problem, and I just couldn't get out of my own way. Therefore, instead of being proud, Grandma and Papa were actually disappointed and ashamed. In fact, right before they passed, right before my granddaddy passed in 2017, and my grandmother in 2020, they both let me know right before they stopped talking. Right before they stopped talking, they told me how disappointed they were in me, and they I'm not fucking kidding. They sounded very fucking distraught. I'm not feeling bad for myself anymore. I'm not doing that self-pity thing, because that's what got in my way. Every time my mother and father told me something, I always did that, which was practically talking back. All I had to do was just not say anything, just keep my cool. I knew better. I knew better than to lie. You know, if Grandma and Papa were to see me, you know, they'd be 9 miles past done with me. Because it's my fault that I got myself in this mess. Instead of getting a job and doing the right thing and helping out around the house when they were alive, when Grandma and Papa were alive. They're probably in heaven right now. They're not even watching over me. They are in heaven watching over everybody else, and they think that I'm crazy. They treated me like I'm a crazy person the minute I was born. You know how disappointed grandma and papa were when they found out they were going to be grandparents again in their 70s. They crashed out. It's like a sitcom on the WB. It's like What I Like About You. It's like fucking Grounded for Life. It's like Sister Sister. It's like the fucking My Wife and Kids. I know My Wife and Kids was on ABC. And then it moved to the WB in 2004 or 2005. It came on at 5:30 after George Lopez. It was George Lopez at 5, and then My Wife and Kids at 5:30 on the WB 11. Was it reruns? 2004, it was reruns. The WB 11. It's some twisted shit. You know, it was because of me. All I had to do was just do the right thing and behave, you know. But grandma and papa were disappointed in me the minute I was announced, because they knew in their minds how bad of a kid and how bratty and rude I was. Always making a grand entrance, not closing my mouth when I was told to close my mouth, and just acting like I was the parent. They knew that I would be a very disrespectful kid from the jump. If they saw me today, they'd block me. Probably like how they're doing in heaven right now. They're in heaven acting like they don't know me. You know, they said, I can't do it no more. I'm too disappointed in this kid. He's not my grandson. They completely disowned me in heaven. Because, you know, in heaven, there's no disappointment. So when I lost my grandmother and my grandfather, I lost them for good. Because now they're in heaven acting like they don't know me. So now I've gotten all my exercise out the way. I'm going to clean my bathroom, and then I'm going to take a shower. Bye for now.